Hey everybody, it's Griff Martin here. Coming on here to do something that I've been meaning to do for a while. A lot of people have been asking me about T-shirts and merchandise and things that I have for sale, like stickers and posters. And I'm sorry I haven't done anything about that. Usually people will email me and I'll send it to them that way. But what I want to do here is I want to go over a list of things that I have for sale. I'm, collecting up a lot of stuff, and I need to get rid of it. And the proceeds of the sales of this goes to Griff Martin on the road for the Stone Roadie podcast, and also some of the proceeds will go to Gene Odom. What I basically have here, I'm going to be putting up on this video, and if you guys are interested in it, I'm going to have my email in the video, and you guys can contact me. The prices are going to be in this video that I'm going to record for you, and you just contact me at my email, and I'll contact you back and let you know what I have sold, what I have left, what's still available, and we'll try to do it that way. I'm trying to make it as simple as I can. So let's go over everything that I have, and hopefully I have what you need. And if this is up, then I still do have items. So let's take a look at what I got. Okay, let's get started on the items that I have here. I've got them all laid out. Some of this is actually artifacts, Lynyrd Skynyrd artifacts surrounding the band. Some of it's just posters and stickers and t-shirts. But I'm going to go over it all one at a time and let you know what I have here and the prices of it. Let's start off with this shadow box that I put together here. There's artifacts in this shadow box that you're not going to find anywhere, and this is kind of like a conglomeration of a bunch of Lynyrd Skynyrd artifact stuff. I dare you to find anything this detailed of pieces that surround the band. I have everything documented here in this shadow box. I've got these pictures. Shows basically me with Gene Odom finding a lot of this stuff and stuff that it's in the shadow box. Gene helped me get. This is airplane crash debris. That's Dwayne Easley. I dug all this stuff at the crash site. This is a railroad column that came from the trestle that song Tuesday's Gone wrote about. Train roll on, you know. The band was on that trestle and they took a picture. This is a cedar tree limb that grew right beside the Hell House that I cut the limb off of. That cedar tree's no longer there. It was right next to Hell House. That's how you located where the Hell House was until they built a house on that lot. This is Curtis Lowe store debris right here. And this is some fat wood that Gene collected. This was a piece of pine that was struck by lightning, and it turned into fat wood. It fell over by the dock, the Hell House dock, and Gene picked that piece up and sold it to me several years ago. And here's Gene with a bunch of Hell House dock wood. Now all these pictures are signed by Gene with the exception of this one. This is, the one that I was with Dwayne Easley, but I signed it right there. But this is just to all verify, where this stuff came from. Got a letter of authenticity. I, Griff Martin, collected these items. Railroad column, plane crash parts, cedar tree, fat wood, Curtis Lowe store stuff, block. It came from the Curtis Lowe store right there. See that block? And then the dock plank, which is right there. So let's go over this stuff that's in this shadow box right here. This pie piece is just a section that I took out of this railroad columns right here from the railroad trestle. So I cut it in a nice little pie piece section. This part next to it's a piece of plastic, which was probably some molding out of the interior of the plane when it crashed. It says Convair 240 part on it. Right next to it you have a piece of padding that was under the carpet in the plane. So all the band members walked on top of this padding, and while they were using that plane up until when it crashed. There's a slice from the cedar tree. There's the cedar tree limb that it came from that grew right next to Hell House. Gene signed it right there. That's me and Gene Odom. And those of you that don't know Gene Odom, you know, he was security for the band and Ronnie Van Zant's best friend. So that's just a slice out of that tree limb. You know, that tree is, all that stuff is gone now. So I held on to all this stuff, and that, you know, later on I could put it in a shadow box like that. Then you have some sections from that fat wood that I told you about that was growing right next to the dock. And there's Gene. That's about how many pieces of it I have. That stuff is like highly flammable. You put a match to it, man, and it lights right up. I had Gene sign a bunch of those, put it in the shadow box. That's a piece of block from the Curtis Lowe store, and it's got the original paint on it. There it is in real life. So that's pretty cool, and it came actually out of all that debris. Gene and I went out to the Curtis Lowe store land where they demolished it, and we collected all this stuff out of the off the property where that store was. So this is all pieces of the Curtis Lowe store, and that block is in that pile of stuff. Here's a piece of metal that was on the plane, part of the plane, all crumpled up, that was in the ground when I found it, the Convair 240. That's a piece of glass right there that came off the plane. Not sure what part of the plane that came from. Not sure where any of this came from on the plane, but it came from the plane. And there they are right there. There's like some kind of like a liner that was in the plane, probably in the interior of it. And there's a section of the Hell House dock, you know, one of the planks that were on the dock, which you can see all those planks leaning up against the tree. And there's Gene with his Pepsi. He just placed those there, and you know, he signed all of these. So, and then on the back of this plane crash parts, I signed that and verify that, you know, that I got these plane crash parts. So all of this stuff right here in this shadow box, letter of authenticity, you get this picture, you get all of these pictures with the signatures on it, and I'm selling this for $1,000. I think that's a pretty fair price. I think you could probably take this and make money off of it. I think you could resell it and maybe make 500 bucks. I'm trying to keep it reasonable, and I'm trying to move this stuff, and you know, I've got too much of it laying around, and I just want to pass it on. So there you go, the shadow box. That includes the shipping, and you get all of that stuff right there. Goes with it. Then we go over here, and here's just a piece of the Hell House dock with a letter of authenticity that I made up. It says, "This is wood from the Lynyrd Skynyrd Hell House dock. This wood was stood on by all the original band members. Ronnie Van Zant's feet touched this wood while he wrote many great Lynyrd Skynyrd hits." And so you get it. Now, the wood that I send you isn't necessarily going to look like this, because, you know, I've got quite a bit of these I can sell. So I'm not saying that this is going to be exactly what you're going to get, but you will get something similar to that. So I'm asking $150 for that. Signed by Gene Odom, right there, $150. Here is a necklace that I have made. It's got pieces of the wood in it, the Hell House dock wood, with a letter of authenticity signed by Gene Odom. It says Lynyrd Skynyrd Hell House dock wood, where Ronnie wrote the music. This necklace contains history. So I'm selling that for $40. I've already sold quite a few of these. Not a lot, but quite a few. $40, I think that's a reasonable price. And all of this includes shipping. So you got the section of wood from the dock, letter of authenticity signed by Gene Odom, necklace, letter of authenticity signed by Gene Odom, $40. Over here we have a section of the dockwood. This is a business card with a drawing that I did. A lot of you don't know, but I'm somewhat of an artist. I paint and draw, and I drew this caricature of the band, and Gene Odom signed it. There's a little wooden coin in there that's got Craig and I on there, just to basically talks about the. It's an item that we use to promote the Stone Roadie show, so I just kind of put that in there. It's like a wooden nickel. Yeah, so a shadow box with the Hell House dockwood, letter of authenticity, $400, and I think that's pretty fair. You know, this is history right here. You know, Ronnie Van Zant stood on that wood right there. So that's basically the artifacts that I have for sale. I can make up several of these. I can make up probably 4 or 5 of these, and I have enough pictures, I think, for everything that you see to go with that package. So if you guys are interested in this stuff, the email will be in this video, and you can contact me and we'll see what I have left. Hopefully, you know, I haven't sold it all by the time that you see this video. Then we move over here. I've got these stickers, and now this is a painting that I did. It's a copy of the painting put on a sticker of the Hell House that I painted, signed by Craig Reed and Gene Odom. And I have quite a few of these stickers. What you see here is what I've got. I'm asking $35 a piece. So you got 2 plane crash survivors and members of the crew of Lynyrd Skynyrd signed on these stickers of a painting that I did, and just a little back history on this painting. I painted this probably about 6 or 7 years ago, and I just wanted to depict what the Hell House looked like. It kind of went viral after I painted it. I gave the painting to Joe Crimp, and when I finished the painting, I painted his horse in there, and I gave him the painting. Now, those of you that don't know Joe Crimp, he was in the band Running Easy and Slowpoke, and they shared the Hell House, which was a practice place for Lynyrd Skynyrd. They shared it with Lynyrd Skynyrd, and so Joe used to play with those guys. He was friends with them, and that's why he gave him the painting. The original painting belongs to Joe Crimp. I no longer have it, but I have, you know, the rights to sell posters and stickers from it. $35 for a plane crash survivor signed sticker with Gene Odom and Craig Reed. So that's a pretty reasonable price. If you want the stickers without any signatures on it, I have those as well, along with this caricature, you know, that I mentioned earlier when we was over here, this business card that Gene signed. I drew this caricature. $5 for the sticker for that caricature. So these 2 stickers, the Hell House sticker, the band sticker, $5. All this includes shipping. We have a poster right here, $30 if you want this poster. This poster signed by Gene Odom. So you get this poster here for $30. And then a Hell House poster signed by Craig Reed and Gene Odom for $50. I think that's pretty reasonable, you know, 2 plane crash survivors and Lynyrd Skynyrd crew members. So that concludes that merchandise, you know, all this stuff here. Then right here I have a few of these shirts left. This is a tank top for ladies. I have, you know, some assorted shirts, and this is one of them that I have kind of laying around. I probably have like about 10 of these shirts, different sizes. You'll have to check with me. On the back side of this is I drew Alan Collins right there and put that on the back. So there's Alan Collins on that tank top. I've got a few of those left. This is like a baseball jersey type shirt. It's got the band on the front. I have all different sizes. I have plenty of these. I can remake these, and I'm selling these for $35 a piece. These shirts right here, 35 bucks a piece. And I'm gonna have some more shirts made up with the Hell House on the back. So I'll have that to offer as well. So what I'll do is I'll put up my email on this video, and you can contact me by my email, see what I have left, and then we'll figure out how to get whatever it is that you want out of this stuff to you. And like I said, the proceeds go to Griff Martin on the road and Gene Odom. Now, when it comes to these plane crash parts, there's some people that are sensitive about that. You know, I'm sure I'm probably going to hear some stuff in the comments about how crude that is or whatever. Some people don't like that, but I have Gene Odom's wishes to sell this stuff, and you know, it's history. A lot of times gone by. You know, it's no different than digging up a Civil War bullet. You know, if you don't like it, don't buy it. But some people are interested in it. So that's the conclusion of this video. Contact me on the email that's posted on here, and I'll get back with you, and we'll see what I have left. If this video is still up, then I do have either all or some of these items here, including the shirts. So that's the stuff I have, and I appreciate you guys' help. If you know, if any of you want some really cool items for, you know, for your own collection, or to you know, give away as presents or sell or whatever, here you go. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Contact me, edwg59@gmail.com. Thank you.